Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. Hey guys, if you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not, please subscribe, hit the alarm, hit the like. Okay, well, this reading here is for February 14, 2018 for Scorpios. Hey Scorpions, let's get to it. Now, this is called Cupid's arrow. This is you and the energy you're coming into. This is how you feel about your partner. This is how your partner feels about you, and this is your partner. This is your partner's advice card, and this is your advice card. And underneath here is your outcome. Okay, guys? This is you sending Cupid's arrow to your partner. So let's see what's going on. All right? So, as always, follow your own intuition in any situation. Okay, guys? And check out your moon and risings also. All right, so Scorpio, you're coming in with the Five of Swords energy. The Five Swords, it's a lot of mental thoughts, okay? It could talk about disagreements, maybe a couple arguments here and there, all right? So you're coming in with a combative energy for Valentine's Day, all right? So, we might want to address these thoughts and those feelings that you're going through if you really want to have a good Valentine's Day, all right, Scorpio? But yeah, it's a little combative, and I just say it could be you in your head, or just you dealing with your partner, maybe I've recently been having a little bit of bickers on each other, little arguments here and there, okay? But this is you coming in with that energy, all right? I like to be very honest, and that's quite honest right there. That's the energy you're carrying, okay, Scorpio? Kind of, a little bit. I don't want to be mean, but you're kind of in a little bit of the, that negative mentality, a little bit combative, argumentative, okay? So let's see what's just going on, how you feel about your partner. All right, and you got the Seven of Coins, and the Seven of Coins talks about being patient, and you're being very patient right now because you're not seeing the future outcome of the whole situation of your relationship or the person you want to deal with that you're sending your arrow with. So you're trying to hold a lot of patience, and you're being very patient lately, and maybe that's why you have these negative thoughts. Maybe just negative thoughts because you've been waiting, because you've been putting a lot of energy and work into something. You're not seeing the outcome, or seeing the benefits of the energy, and it could be anything also. The it could be your energy. It could just be hard work towards someone you really want to be with, okay? And being that you have all this energy and you're putting all the work in and you're not seeing that out of it, you're becoming a little impatient. And this is really understanding what first of all, that everything takes its time, all right? And you have to have a little bit of patience. Not everything happens overnight. That's one. Two, if you're feeling this energy a little bit, are you sure what you're what you want to deal with? Because this Seven of Pentacles is a slow moving energy, but it's putting the work in on something, and really putting the energy to build something, okay, or to accomplish something. And you've been putting a lot of energy into someone, and you're just not seeing nothing come out of it, and that's why you've been feeling like this. And even though you're sending Cupid's arrow to the person you really want to be with, because this tells me who you want to be with in your heart, it shows also that you've been putting a lot of work and you're not seeing a lot of outcomes. But, have a little bit of patience. You're almost there. You're putting a lot of work in. Try to understand why you're having these negative thoughts, or why, if you are in a relationship, why you feel like you're not accomplishing nothing in your relationship, instead of arguing or having negative thoughts about it. Because, this is a love reading, guys. And, if you really care about this person, you got to have a little bit of patience. Patience is a virtue. And also, you can't be all argumentative with people all the time. If you care about them, you can be, but what I'm saying is, find a little bit of understanding, have a little bit of patience, okay? And because you're not seeing the outcomes, you're a little bit combative and a little bit maybe thinking negative or something, okay? That's all I'm saying, all right? Now, what your partner feels about you or how they think right now is going on in their relationship is they're making decisions. They don't know, who got this other card? I think it was Pisces, having to make a decision on which way they want to go in a relationship right now. But yeah, this is talks about, making a decision between two people. So the person you're dealing with could be dealing with two people or having to deal with another person that they do care about also. And, they could be very passionate about, all right? Or they don't know if they want to be in a relationship right now. They could be making a decision whether they want to be in a committed relationship or not. If they are in a committed relationship, maybe they don't know what to proceed next, what next level they should embark, okay, or how to take the next level in a relationship, all right? And, here you're feeling impatient, but maybe this person's just trying to figure out how to take it to the next level. Maybe they don't know how to take it to the next level yet, all right, guys? So let's see the kind of energy your partner that you're sending your arrow to is coming in with, okay? And that person's energy is the Six of Wands, all right? Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, the Six of Wands is somebody coming in with, this could be them wanting to give you recognition or wanting recognition for the hard work that they've been putting in. Maybe they want you to see that they've been putting a lot of hard work. Okay. Also that they've been putting their best effort also forward. And you're just not seeing that they are being a team player and they are putting their best. And, maybe they're looking for a little bit of more recognition, or maybe they want to give you more recognition and they just don't know how to do that. But this person has that, what you call that, that energy, like somebody that, they done a lot too, and they want you to see it. They want you to recognize that they put in the work, and they have been successful, and they have been either putting in the work or, creating new things, making new things possible, for the all in this relationship. But they want you to give them recognition also, okay, guys? So for my Scorpios that have been very combative because you feel as though you're not seeing no outcome, is because you're not being patient, because they are putting the work in and they are progressing. They will, they are showing growth, and, they just want you to recognize that they are trying their best. That's what really is saying that, it's hard. There's decisions that got to be made. They're basing their decisions on the recognition they get back also. So, they really, if we become very combative or have negative thoughts, because we're not seeing the outcome and we're not giving credit where it's due to the person that is trying their best, or they have made the changes. And even though they're small changes, they don't have to be humongous changes at one time, but those small changes can lead to bigger changes, okay, guys? And giving somebody the recognition they deserve is important. And this person feels like if they want you to give them recognition, for the hard work they put in also, okay, Scorpio? And you need to give them recognition, especially if you really love them, because this is Cupid's arrow. So this is somebody you care about. And, you just been a little bit, negative, in a negative space, or a little bit combative, argumentative, how I say. Because you're not seeing the full picture here, the outcome. But you have to have patience, because the partner that you're dealing with, the person you're dealing with, the person you care about, the person you want in your life is putting the work in, even though things been hard. But they've been trying to make decisions on how to maneuver and what step to do next, what action to take next, okay? Or they can, once again, I want to keep it general. Maybe for some of you Scorpios, you could be dealing with somebody that just likes, all the attention, and they probably just dealing with more than one person, okay? And they just like all the attention, they got kind of that like a little bit of a Leo energy. You know, I'm not trying to put my Leos down, but they're very confident and, you know, they like the attention, you know. But, you know, that Leo, you know, that, I mean, that energy of having, wanting people to recognize them and showing off, you know, want them to see, people to see their accomplishments and how much they improved, or, you know, stuff like that. They could be dealing with two people, all right, that, you know, they're getting this, you know, they dealing with more than one person, and even though you're not seeing it, they can definitely, you know, be getting it from somebody else if you don't give them the recognition they need, you know, or whatever you're denying them, or holding back because you want to be a little defensive or, you know, argumentative, you know, they can be dealing with somebody else. Okay, so Scorpios, because I know how Scorpios can be, because I can be feisty too, you know, because they're Scorpions are quiet, and then, you know, if you really mess with them, that's when they sting, you know. They don't really bother people, you know. They stick to themselves a lot, and they, you know, worry about what they're doing. Um, and sometimes you need to give other people recognition of the hard work they're putting into something, especially if somebody you care about. Okay, Scorpio? So give the person you want to deal with the recognition, because if you don't give them the recognition, they can just go and look for recognition elsewhere. And you don't want that, do you? So it's time to really consider those facts, that the person you're dealing with wants you to realize, you know, that, you know, say, hey, good job to them. In other words, be like, give them a pat in the back or something, like, hey, you've been doing good lately. You know, I'm not trying to be funny, but, you know, if you really care about this person and you want to be in a relationship with them, you really got to give them the recognition for the hard work they've been putting in. Even though you're not seeing the outcome of the all yet, they have been putting the work in. And if you don't make the recognition, somebody else can. All right? Especially if you're not giving it to them, they're finding it somewhere else. So, you know, you want to be the one to give the person your heart belongs to, or you feel as though your heart belongs to, or they belong to you, however you see love. You want to see them, you also want to give them the recognition for the hard work they've been putting in the relationship, even though you haven't accomplished the main things and the goals yet. Just know that y'all both trying very hard, okay? And don't be so defensive about, you know, not seeing the outcome, but really look at the small accomplishments that have been happening along the way in this relationship, okay? For others of you, if you're single, you know, you might be dealing with a person that just likes dealing with a lot of females or males, or female dealing with a lot of males, or a male that likes to deal with a lot of females, because they like other people. They don't know where they want to go. They can be dealing with multiple people, and they just like the attention. You know what I mean? So you really want to look into who you're dealing with. If you're single, the person you're aiming your arrow at is probably, you know, either dealing with other people, or just likes a lot of attention. And if you're in a committed relationship, give your partner the recognition they deserve for putting the hard work into this relationship. Even though the outcome's not there yet, that doesn't mean that they're not trying their best. Okay, guys? So let's see what kind of advice cards we got out here for our Scorpios. The advice card I got for Scorpio is emotional contentment, and this is all talks about what brings emotional contentment. And even though you're not seeing the outcome, you really need to be patient, because this is the person you love. This person brings you happiness, whether it's a female or a male, whoever you're dealing with. They bring you true happiness. They do emotionally fulfill you. And even though y'all together and, you know, y'all don't see the outcomes of things because y'all working towards a goal, you know, and it's been taking long because it's a slow energy. It takes time to grow things, all right, and to build a sturdy foundation for your future. This is the person that makes you happy. So let's, you know, get out of this negativeness, maybe negative thoughts, or that argumentative attitude with your partner, and really focus on giving them a little recognition. Y'all both working so hard towards goals, and you have to, you know, really let them, you know, maybe they don't know how, what's the next move, but, you know, they are putting a lot of work into, you know, making the relationship and bringing you emotional fulfillment, you know, trying to make you happy, because, you know, if they fill your cups, that's because they make you feel this way, and you just not seeing the outcomes. Maybe you're not getting the wedding ring yet, or you're not getting, you're not moving in together yet. Whatever the situation, Scorpio, is, it's all about what really makes you happy, but also giving your partner the recognition for the hard work y'all both putting in together, because y'all do love each other, y'all do care about each other. And if you're single, making sure you know the difference between, an infatuation and love, because like I said, this can be somebody that likes the a lot of attention from other people, or could be dealing with a lot of people, even sexually, you know what I mean? So you want to make sure that they're not spread 9 cups deep, in emotions with other people right now, okay? And make sure that, you can make it, that they're willing to make a decision towards you. All right, but this emotional fulfillment, you know, if you feel emotionally fulfilled with somebody, guys, in a relationship, don't be sorry. Give them, the enough trust, and um, at least the recognition for the hard work they've been putting into the relationship, even though you're not seeing the outcome, even though you don't got the wedding ring or the final thing you want to achieve. Okay. So yeah, this is, like I said, emotional fulfillment though, guys. This person makes you emotionally fulfilled. Let's see what their advice card is for this connection. Sorry. Well, they got the 7 of Cups, and they have a lot of options right now. So either this is somebody that um, wants to accomplish a lot of things at one time, or like I said, if they're single, they might have a lot of different options, a lot of different people they're dealing with. So you want to make sure, Scorpios, who you're dealing with here. Even though if you're in a committed relationship with this person, I see they bring emotional fulfillment and they looking for recognition. But if you're single and you're aiming this at a single person, you know what I mean? They got a lot of options right now, okay, guys? They dealing with a lot of people, and they have to make a decision. Even though, they're making a choice, but they like the attention. So you don't know how this is going to end up, you know, whether or not. But yeah, they have a lot of options, or they have a lot of different things going on. Like, let's go back to the committed relationship for some of y'all Scorpios. If you're in a relationship, they probably don't know where to go next, okay? Or they don't want to deal with this. This can also be somebody that's tired of dealing with uncertainties, okay? Like they might feel like they have not all their cups are filled. Like, or when you're around you, when you're around them, you really like them, you're happy. But when they're around you, they feel like they're not sure yet. They don't know what's to believe or what not to believe, what's real and what's not real, what's illusion and what's not illusion in this situation, or how to go about it, what kind of decisions they can make from it. They're not seeing things clearly yet. So this is kind of seeing through the smoke, and not, this person seeing clearly. In a committed relationship, once again, this can just be lack of cups, because they're not getting the recognition they deserve for putting all the hard work into that relationship, okay, guys? And you want to make sure your partner feels that connection, those 2 missing cups, that they have that also, which is you and him, the support from each other, the emotional support to each other, okay, Scorpios? Now, the advice card we got underneath the 9 of Cups for your advice, we also have the Ace of Raphael, which is love. This is you really love this person, okay? Or you need to, in a committed, let's start with the committed people here. In y'all committed people, you really love this person, and you want to start something new with your partner. You want to, maybe start a new project or start a new adventure within your relationship, just seeing things from a new perspective, okay? And, seeing your emotions, but this is all love. This is real love. This is like the biggest love of all, okay, guys? You really do love your partner. You got to give him recognition. Even though you're not seeing everything right now, this person's working very hard towards the same goals as you, and you're in love with this person. You're happy around them. They do emotionally fulfill you. You're just not seeing the outcome, and that takes time. So have patience for your committed relationship ones, okay? For the non-committed ones, you really, this is telling you that the person you send your arrow to, they make you happy and you can start a new relationship with them, but they're weighing out options right now, and you need to just be patient. And because they like, they like the attention of dealing with other people. So just, you can start a new beginning when they're done with that part, because or maybe you've been waiting for them and that's where your impatience is running a little low. But they have to make the decision about either wanting to be in a relationship or not, or what cup to want, or where they want to be at, or how they want to proceed their life, who they want to deal with. They're making a decision. They're in the middle of making a decision. This is for the single ones. Like the person you send your arrow to, they're trying to make a decision on who they want to be with, basically what cup to choose or what person to choose. All right. And even though it sounds a little crazy, maybe a little ignorant, you know what I mean, that they out here, they got that luxury to pick which cup, but they really do. This is their life too, and this is what emotionally fulfills them. And maybe they feel something's lacking and they're looking for that. And they want to make sure that all these cups are filled before they go into a committed relationship and start something new with with the person they choose. Okay, because they might not necessarily mean it's you. It can just, you might not be the cup they decide, but they are in the middle of a decision and they have to make decision on where to go, left or right, with you or with somebody else. And it don't matter that this is still having options. Even two is more than one. That's more than one option, and they feel as though they have that option. So if you're single and you're shooting your arrow towards somebody else, just know the person you're looking, you want to be with, or you like, is right now, is they have options. Okay, and they don't know what to pick right now, because they like the attention from, they just like the attention. They have that energy, that Leo energy right now, where people gravitate to them. They're attractive, and they get a lot of attention. They just don't know who they want to be with. All right. And for the committed ones, give your partner recognition, like I said, and you can, y'all can open up some new perspectives in your relationship. you know um something more deep and lasting. Okay, guys, more honest for yourselves, because this is all love. This is just showing me that it's just a beginning of new love. When you're in a committed relationship, and you know just because you don't see the outcome just means that you're gonna get it. You're gonna get that one cup. You'll get the ring eventually, or you'll get you'll get to move in eventually, or you'll get that other step that you're hoping for. That's what it's trying to say. From the single people, if this person chooses somebody else and it's not you, just know somebody else is coming to, somebody will come in your life. You will have a new emotional experience. It might not be with that person. It might be somebody else coming towards you for Valentine's Day and letting you know how they feel, okay? So the advice card I did get for the option cards that your partner has, the options, is the Emperor, and they just being a leader and taking charge of their life. They, right now, people do look to them. They're getting a lot of attention. You know what I mean? And they have a lot of options. It's like people look to them. Because they take charge of their life. They're very passionate. They're being the leaders of their life right now. It's talking about, and they're stable. They're stable. They're just taking charge of the whole situation. They're the ones with the last, kind of have the last word in this, probably. This person, they're, even though all these, maybe let's just say, all right, with these options card, this person right now, their advice card is that they have a lot of options, okay? That means that they need to really weigh out what they really want, okay? And when they do, they're the only ones that have the power to pick which cup they want, all right? So if they don't come offer you that cup, just know that it's because they're a stable person. They know what they want. That's what it is. And they might not find that in you. That's for the single Scorpions. But for the ones in a relationship, they're just they want to take a little bit more leadership into the relationship, and they're trying to. And you got to give them recognition. You got to give them that space, and you got to let them you know feel that they've been doing good, and give, and because they've been trying to make things happen for the two of you.
I just wanted to let you guys know that I ain't gonna be able to make it in today to make my payment, but I'll be in
So that's, that's them just taking leadership and really knowing what they want and what they're passionate about and how they want to proceed. All right. This right here is, you could also be dealing with Aries, okay, Scorpio, or somebody that has that Aries sign, all right, which is really thinking about themselves a little bit. So if your partner just wants, if you're in a relationship with this person already, this person wants you to give more recognition because they've seen all the work they put in. They're very stable. They acknowledge themselves. They acknowledge their own strength, and they know where they stand. They just want you to see where they stand and see that they have taken up leadership and they have been more responsible. Okay, and you're not, you're not seeing it, but they do, and you need to give them that recognition and responsibility. Now, for the outcome card, I have an outcome card for this connection. Okay, Scorpio, whether if you're in a relationship, I'm gonna say one way, and then when for the single people, I'm gonna say it another way. Okay, leap of faith. When you're in a relationship, just have faith in your partner, okay, guys? Believe in you and your partner. Listen to your heart because you do love this person. Just even though you don't see the outcomes right now, you need to really know that everything's going to be okay, that they are coming with the utmost love and they're going to give you everything you need in your future. And even though you're emotionally fulfilled now, you know, you'll have an even better beginning with them, a better future with them. Just have faith in them. They're doing the best they can right now, okay? And then for my single guys, my single people, have a leap of faith. In other words, is even though this person has options, send your arrow. You might be the chosen cup, okay? You might be the one that they choose, but and don't be scared of the outcome. If they don't choose you, they don't choose you. But how do you know that if you don't let them know anyway? So you might as well take a leap of faith, like the Fool does. This is the very first card in the major arcanas. And, taking a leap of faith and really taking, chances, taking a risk with your heart. Even though this person is dealing with a lot of people, or just they not sure who they want to pick yet, taking a leap of faith, following your heart. Listen to your heart. Go for it if you want, because you don't know what they're going to choose, but you don't want to assume that you know what they're going to choose, okay, guys? So this is a nice outcome card for whether you are in a relationship with this person or you're not, all right? Is really taking a leap of faith and having faith in the love in your heart and how you really feel about that person and understanding that. Okay, and not having no negative thoughts if you're single, and not being argumentative if you're in the relationship. Okay, guys, be patient. All right, you will get what you deserve in time. Whether if you're in a relationship, you're gonna proceed to the next level. How you're gonna proceed to the next level in your relationship. Or you're single, and knowing whether or not this person's gonna offer you that cup of love, okay? But having a leap of faith and really believing in that love. When you believe something is yours and it's meant for you, most of the time it is. Okay, guys? So that's all I have for you, Scorpios. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Much love. All right. God bless. Namaste.